Hey guys, this is my 1992 Toyota Aristo 3.0. The Aristo was a JDM, or Japanese domestic market product only, meaning that it wasn't sold here in the United States. The body style did show up the following year in the Lexus GS300, but unlike the Lexus, this car came with the 2JZ GTE engine, which is the legendary fourth generation Supra twin turbo 3-liter straight six. So it's basically known as a four-door Supra. It was imported directly into Utah, and then California is where it was first registered. So I purchased it out of California. It did come from California with a then current smog certificate. So it's pretty rare to find these JDM cars able to pass that stringent test. This one did. So we're going to do a quick walk around video so you can kind of take a look at it in more detail. One of the greatest things about this car is the quality of the paint. My detailer really, of all the cars I have, says this one has the best paint job by far. So you can see here on the hood how glossy it is. Now the car only has 60,000 kilometers, which is about 36,000 miles. So that's one of the reasons it does look so good. The front wheels, actually all the wheels are kind of a Toyota Supra type, and the front brakes are actually from Toyota Supra. The calipers are, so it's one of the common upgrades for these cars. So looking along the side of these cars, you can see how straight that is, how glossy the paint is. The trim's in really good condition. This came with the dealer installed, I guess, rain guards or wind deflectors of some kind around all four windows. Probably the only blemish on this side of the car is down here. At the very bottom, you can see little linear scrapes in the paint. Otherwise, this side of the car is quite immaculate. A couple of upgrades on the car include the exhaust system. One thing that isn't is this spoiler. This is the optional spoiler for the 3.0 car, and you can see how it's integrated into the car. I think it actually makes the car look a little sportier for what it is by squaring off that back end. Going around to this is the driver's side of the car. You can see again, really straight. I don't see any door dings at all on this car. Wheels in pretty good shape. A little bit of scratching on the center cap there. A little tiny scratch there. And this front heel here. Also a little bit of scratch on the center cap as well. All the glass is original and free of any cracks. Now as we go around to the front here, this is probably the only spot of the car where I think blemish is an appropriate word to use. At some point, probably when it was parked up against something just rubbed away at the front bumper cover. You can see it here, a little bit on top, a little bit right there, and then a little bit more over here. Unfortunately, that happened, and a few feet away, you really can't tell, but definitely want to point that out. The lower fog lights, though, and lower spoiler are in good condition, aren't cracked. A little bit of bug debris along the front, a little paint chip here, another one right there, but very little to speak about. So as we go around to the interior of the car, it's very traditional Toyota. I got several shades of gray with a little bit of a wood accent, which actually helps liven up the interior. The Aristo came with these kind of funky floor mats with different gradations of gray blocks, but that adds a little bit of interest to what is otherwise a very stoic and traditional Toyota interior. Open up the back door here. Let's see, very little use. The back also have matching Aristo specific floor mats. Since it is a JDM car, the steering wheel is obviously on the right side of the car. This is an aftermarket component. The original steering wheel with airbag does come with it, but the previous owner upgraded it to a wood JDM style wheel, which I think adds a lot of character to it. Makes you feel like you're driving something other than your aunt's Lexus or Toyota car. So, and the wood does a pretty good job at matching the interior color. So, and one of the other custom things done to it is a boost gauge. They had installed in the ashtray here. So it does close and then opens up if you want to see. It's an AEM digital gauge. The radio is an upgraded feature as well. As most of you guys know, JDM cars come with radios that don't work in the United States. So they're often upgraded like this one is. Defect-wise, there's a little bit of a crack right there under the dash there. And a little bit of maybe staining on the seats. It might need a shampoo, and a little bit on the floor mats as well. But otherwise, very clean, very good condition, very representative of the low mileage. So that's it. If there's anything else you want to see, just let me know and I will point it out. Otherwise, I appreciate you watching the video.